Well, nobody's perfect, and even though I've got my flaws and little red flags, and one of them's got to be that I just can't stop thinking about art all the time, and feeling art, creating art, being art, doing art, living art, and creativity. It's always sort of been the central vortex in my life, the driving force, bringing me forward in this life, and it just seems like I can't do nothing about it. It's just one of those things that's instinctual and just comes so naturally that it's almost your whole personality in a sense. Sometimes it almost feels like it. I'm just an artist. I'm just this artistic person walking this earth among these people, these money-minded flesh golems. I'm the only one who sees all this beauty, but also chaos and darkness surrounding everything. And sometimes it's a heavy cross to bear, but the divinity, whatever you want to call it, only gives us battles that we can fight and can conquer in this lifetime. And I believe, I'm a strong believer in art, and ever since I was a small child, when I closed my eyes, I'd always see these Vincent van Gogh-esque paintings and Picasso scenes, and Salvador Dali was one of the first things I dreamt of before even having seen any art. I hadn't even seen Mona Lisa when I was having these dreams. Fire fluids, angels like flame Atronachs from the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but in much higher depth graphics. Even though back in the day when the game did come out, I was stunned by the how alive the world felt, and the graphics were okay I think they were great for the time, and I couldn't even judge Todd Howard, and even with all his shortcomings and a bunch of red flags on that guy. That's kind of besides the point. Todd's an artist too, and I think he'd understand a lot of what I'm saying right now in this video. Shout outs to the his gaming company and all the other shout outs to Hideo Kojima. It's also one of the people who I think were on the same wavelength as when I was born. It was around the time when all these Metal Gear Solid games were starting to get made and released, and I think it had something to do with the fact that I entered this world during that time period. And with me came all these dreams and visions spread forth in the universe and the ether, where they became graspable by these other artistic types. So that's just one of my red flags when it comes to how I think people just should be aware of these things when it comes to dating guys like me in Tinder and trying to get to know each other. You should be aware that a guy like me will perceive things a little bit deeper than skin, what I'm saying. It's like dating someone with psychic powers and also high emotions that turned against you might end up all kinds of problems. That's just the reality of things. You gotta pay for some love can be a painful thing, and when someone is capable of experiencing such deep levels of it, there's also the other side of the coin, is hate. And you don't want to get on that side of the coin with an artist.